The annual Turn of the Century Social was back in Murray again. If storytelling and bluegrass music weren't enough, Murray State students participated by dressing in time period costumes from the late 1800s to the early 1900s.
As they did with the cannon. It's almost basically the same. When you pull this out. Each conductor was assigned their own canoes.
This is the 7th annual Turn of the Century Social. 7 years ago, an alumni who was the program director here and we started looking around at all the historical resources. Some of them were used to have storage for Christmas lights and some of the decorations, and we decided that we would come up with an event to allow the community inside to see some of the amazing historical resources that we have here part of Central Park.
And the courthouse is one that's especially really interesting given the history of it. And we have students over there that are actually reenacting a trial. You know, different traveling judges would come through town and lawyers back at the turn of the century, and they would have their program or their trials there, and our students are trying to realistically interpret those programs.
Some of the things that we're having out here today is interpretations of the schoolhouse, the train station, some trapping and trail interpretation, so a lot of historical interpretations. We're also having kettle corn making and candle making, and a lot of storytelling. We've gotten a lot of volunteers out here today to help out with storytelling, some Native American storytelling. They're making some corn husk dolls. We're doing a lot of kids games.
And so we've been doing this for 7 years. We try to include period activities, candle making, period music. We've had blacksmiths in the past. We've had all kinds of different programming. We have a lot of volunteers from the community, including storytellers. So we continue to get our students involved, and this is 2 classes. We have our advanced program leadership class, which is a special events planning class, and we also have our interpretive services class, which learn about interpretive services in parks management, whether it be historical, cultural, or natural interpretation.
And so my students have worked with the interpretive services class that Mike GOWEN instructs, and we work to actually, you know, behind the scenes to put together the program, to bring the talent, the risk management, the overall operations of the program, and to promote it. So that's been my role, is to help guide those students through that process.
Murray State has a service learning designated scholars program, so they will actually, that will reflect their service learning experiences on their transcript. So this goes right along with what they're learning in class, and this is their ability to actually practice what they've learned, and it also benefits the community. As you can see, there are hundreds of people out here getting to see and go inside of these resources for the first time.